Every great baseball story starts exactly the same way. A patch of grass, a worn-out leather glove, and a father tossing a ball to his child. For millions, it's just a childhood memory. But for a select few, it is the blueprint of destiny. Imagine the pressure of chasing a ghost, walking into a Major League Baseball stadium where your last name is already plastered on the wall. Today, we're unlocking the vault of America's pastime to say Happy Father's Day to all the amazing fathers out there and to count down some of the most legendary and jaw-dropping and deeply emotional father-son duos in Major League Baseball history. This isn't just about baseball stats. This is about bloodlines, burdens, and the beautiful bond of brotherhood passed down through generations. You cannot talk about family legacy without starting with the gold standard, the Griffeys. Ken Griffey Sr. was a phenomenal player, a two-time World Series champion, but his greatest contribution to the sport was handing down his breathtaking swing to his son, Ken Griffey Jr. On a magical night in 1990, playing for the Seattle Mariners, they did the unthinkable. Ken Griffey Sr. launched a home run. And moments later, Ken Griffey Jr. stepped up to the plate and did the exact same thing. Back to back, a father and son sharing a diamond, rewriting Major League Baseball history in real time. Ken Griffey Jr. would go on to become the Kid, a Hall of Fame icon with 630 home runs. Yet, if you ask him, his favorite milestone will always be that hug at home plate with his dad. Next, we look at pure, unadulterated athletic dominance. Bobby Bonds was a rare, lethal combination of power and speed in the 1970s, setting records for the 30-30 club. He was a superstar. However, his son Barry took that raw DNA and constructed a mountain of records. While Barry Bonds' legacy remains heavily debated by baseball purists, the sheer numbers are undeniable. Together, Bobby and Barry Bonds hold the all-time father-son record for combined home runs and stolen bases. Bobby Bonds paved the way, and Barry pushed the limits of what was humanly possible on a baseball field, fueled by the desire to make his father proud. In the city of San Diego, the name Gwynn isn't just baseball royalty. It's a sacred institution. Tony Gwynn Sr., affectionately known as Mr. Padre, was a master craftsman, armed with the unyielding work ethic and a legendary left-handed swing. He collected 3,141 hits, 8 batting titles, and the utmost respect of a community. But his crowning achievement didn't live in a trophy case. Tony Gwynn Jr. didn't possess his father's historic bat, but he inherited his speed, his defensive grace, and the immense burden of playing in his father's colossal shadow. To the world, Tony Gwynn Sr. was a Hall of Fame demigod. And to Junior, he was just dad. The man who spent countless hours filming his youth games and analyzing his swing with the same meticulous detail he used on Cy Young winners. But the true depth of a father-son story isn't measured in the bright lights of a championship or the thrill of a historic play. It's measured in the darkest hours of grief. On June 16, 2014, the baseball world ground to a devastating halt. At just 54 years old, the legendary Tony Gwynn Sr. passed away after a valiant battle with cancer. A son didn't just lose his mentor. He lost his best friend and his father. Just 8 days after his father's passing, Tony Jr. returned to the diamond. He was playing for the Philadelphia Phillies, a franchise whose fan base is famous for being incredibly tough, fiercely critical, and unyielding. As Tony Jr. walked toward the batter's box at Citizens Bank Park for his first at-bat since his father's passing, something miraculous happened. The stadium erupted. Standing in the batter's box, swallowed by the roar of 30,000 strangers, Tony Jr. had to fight back tears just to look at the pitcher. He would later reflect that this was a super special moment that made him realize why players love Philadelphia. In that beautiful, unforgettable flash, the game of baseball stripped away all team rivalries. The city of brotherly love wrapped their arms around a grieving son, paying the ultimate tribute to the immortal legacy of his Hall of Fame father. Legacy isn't just a thing of the past. It is alive and well right now. Vladimir Guerrero Sr. enchanted fans with his aggressive, bad ball hitting style, riding it all the way to the hallowed halls of Cooperstown. And today in Major League Baseball, Vladdy Jr. carries that torch with the exact same ferocious smile and terrifying power. Watching Vlad Jr. play is like watching a glitch in the Matrix. The stance, the raw power, the joy for the game is a mirror image of his father. They represent the beautiful global evolution of Major League Baseball, proving that greatness speaks a universal language. If the Bonds family represents record-breaking speed and power, and the Gwynns represent precision and poise, the Guerrero family represents pure, unadulterated passion. And Vladdy Jr. publicly vowed that if Toronto ever wins the World Series, he would put the World Series championship ring directly on his father's finger. In the end, Major League Baseball is a game of numbers. But numbers fade. Legacies don't. These fathers gave their sons a name, but the sons gave their fathers immortality. The next time you step onto a field or play catch in the yard with someone you love, remember that you aren't just playing a game. You are building a memory that could last generations. Which father-son duo do you think is the absolute greatest to ever play the game? Did we leave your favorite family off the list? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to smash that like button and consider subscribing for more deep dives into Major League Baseball history. And share this video with your own dad or son today. Before I let you go, I want to give a shout out to my own father, who passed away when I was in 8th grade. Every time I watch a ball game, or step onto or inside a Major League Baseball stadium, or see a father and son share a game of catch, I think of you. You might not have been there in the stands for all my major milestones, but the love for the game you gave me in the short time I had with you and the man you taught me to be have guided me every single step of my life. This video and every story of family legacy told within it is dedicated to you. I love you, Dad. And happy Father's Day to all the amazing fathers out there. As always, thanks for watching.